Hey buddies, welcome to AmassGames. My name is Simon. Today we're looking at Three of a Kind. Now the very first thing you might think about this game is it might look a bit like the game Just One. In some respects it is similar, but the difference being here is yes, you're trying to get a word to match with other players, but not everybody. But in this particular game, you just want to get as many matches as possible and basically want to get those common answer. Now, what's interesting about this game is it doesn't matter if you are factually correct. It's just you have to dial in with other players too. Now, as you can see, it's just got seals. There's no other form of shrink on this game. So in terms of like a ecological footprint, that's very good. And other games, which sometimes go for the non-shrink approach, it's got a nice kind of laminated board to it, which is very effective and very nicely packed in. So this is being designed by Tim Eisner, who I met over in Spiel Essen. Check out my Spiel Essen playlist as well. And also make sure you check out over on Instagram where you can see some photos of us together. And there will be other videos coming to the channel by Weird City Games, who happen to be the publisher here, which I think is Tim's company, over in, I think, Portland. So there's a number of different guys you can play with. We have dry erase boards. I'll be playing this as a 4 today. And you're going to be playing over a number of rounds. So you're going to be marking off when you play off these rounds. If you happen to get more than 40 points, you're going to put 40 plus up here too. So this is simply an unboxing, teaser, trailer, preview over video. And if you want to check out my videos for likes of Canopy, then you can find that on the channel as well. Just search AmassGames Canopy. And there are other games, of course, like I said, coming to the channel as well. I don't think I have played. Oh no, March Dance I haven't played. Oh, second edition. That's why I thought that looked familiar. So here are those dry erase pens. I'll also make sure they're working okay, because with some ones, more recently, in fact, I've had one whereby one didn't work that well. Interesting insert, looks quite good, although actually the notch doesn't seem to go inside the actual bits, so we'll have to see if I need to worry about that. Here we go, here's some other games. This is where I have my photograph with Tim, with Canopy Evergreen. So here we have that category deck. So we're going to draw is a card, so we could have a card, let's go for that card under here. And that card could be something like modes of transportation. So that card is going to be in shot. And if you have any questions, as always, do let me know. The comments are best on YouTube. Like, subscribe, and hit the notification bell. Of course, you might actually be watching this somewhere else already, but if you head through to the description on YouTube, you can find various things such as a podcast. You can also head through and find other things such as those links to for Instagram, TikTok, X, Threads, etc. So let's just jump in here. I will, of course, fully rip this off in a second. The most arrogant form of transport. Well, I would say something like the Mustang, but let's just say the car, because, yeah, most people, if having a car is showing off that you've got some money over using public transportation. The fishiest, I would say something like a submarine. I don't know if that's really a form of transport. It's a form of transportation, I guess. And here, the weakest. So everyone is going to write down those three answers on here. And you're going to write something on here like the weakest. I don't know, bicycle? I really don't know. Maybe the unicycle. Seems very difficult. The whole point is everyone's going to then reveal and say what they got. And if they matched, so if 2 people wrote car, you get yourself 2 points. If 3 people wrote car, you get 3 points, etc. And you can play this game where either you have one person dealing this stuff out and then everybody else is going to be the guessers, or you can actually have the person dealing this out is the guesser too. But what's interesting about this game is there's no right or wrong answers I mentioned. The fact is, when you're playing this game, it doesn't mean that, I know, the last monarch in the UK, and then of course, or monarchs in the UK, most, whatever it is. Yes, of course, over time things will change, but if it was the last monarchs, and then you're trying to dial into something, then that's a bit different. Now, I guess Just One had that a little bit too, but I do like the way that it seems very much an evergreen kind of title from that perspective. So this is, like I said, only the unboxing teaser trophy overview. There will be full how to set up, play, and review. This is just me going over a brief overview, as I mentioned it is in the thumbnail. I look forward to speaking to you again with that full video. And of course, it will be talked about in the podcast as well. Playing other party games too today. And like I said, it will be mentioned in my rundown of various games playing in the next couple of weeks and the next month. There we go, 3 of a kind. Look forward to speaking to you on that full video. But there we go. Thanks very much for watching. And for now, enjoy the game of 3 of a kind. Back to the table.